How many times can I do this intro before I get it correct? Ahem. Hey there, and welcome back to Trainwreck, an educational monster train series where you watch me struggle at around 200 Pact Shards. My god, I did it. That is, what, the fourth time, I think? Something like that. I lost count and I just started getting frustrated. So here you have it. That's me in a nutshell. I'm having a very busy week at work, so we're just making time where we can make time to play some Monster Train, and that's gonna have to be okay. I have some crazy stuff to do over this weekend, so let's just play this and see what happens, right? It can't go worse than my intro game did. So, what are we doing? Our previous run was a Titan Channel run. Is that accurate? I believe so. It was a Titan Channel 3 run. Lots of spells. We had a Lodestone Totem infused into a Cold Kalia. We had Incant Armor 2 on that Cold Kalia, as well as Multi-Strike. Our Relentless was basically Titan Channel plus Frostbite, so quite slow, but plenty to win because Lodestone Totem cleans up all the waves and there's nothing else to really worry about. So the biggest threat to us is pretty much always Steel Slate, basically. You always got to watch out for him on Divinity. He's very threatening to a sap line, so... but as long as you can answer that, you're good to go. So, and we were. Awesome. That means I get to play Primordium today. Incredible. I take it back. I'm looking forward to the episode. Let's go. All right. Not much else to add. I figure we can go ahead and hop in. So as always, do like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff if you haven't already. I guess most of you probably have. At this point, pretty much no one subscribes to my Monster Train videos because, well, everyone who's watching the game pretty much already has or has decided that I'm not worth watching. So, pretty easy. So, yeah, let's do it. Let's play some Monster Train, see what happens today. Yeah, let's click the buttons. This all looks good. Great. This is a Trainwreck episode, by the way. I'm just reminding you, definitely not reminding myself. I know that it's a Trainwreck episode, okay? So don't worry about it. I'm good. This is for you. Anyway, hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing great. I'm doing just fine. I would say great is an exaggeration, but you know what? It's a weekend. I can't complain. I always like playing Monster Train. This is a fun time of the week for me, kind of getting in these episodes, trying to record as much as I can. Usually it's difficult to record too much simply because I have so much going on, and especially on Saturdays when I normally do my recording, I actually have the game that I run of D&D later in the evening, which means I need to make sure I'm prepared for that too. I record these before running D&D. It's just such a busy Saturday. Even my weekends I can't catch a break. So yeah, let's do it. Hopefully you're doing great as well. Today we are Exile, Umbra, Default, Wurmkin, a fantastic combo. I pretty much love this combo with Primordium because you have pings that are better than plinks anyway, but you also have the option of Keeper of Echoes with Primordium, which is always very fun. It's a very solid line. It's a little bit slow on Trainwreck, I find. You're looking for something a little more secure, but you could get by with like a Stalwart 1, Superfood 2, something like that. You also do have Glareminder, even though it's a rare unit, it is still a functional line, so there's that as well. Good stuff. What else? Today we're facing Days Talos, Spell Shield Fell, Sap Seraph, Mind Collapse, Hosting Kin, Engine Upgrade, Pings, and Etches. That's great. I could do this with a First of Kin? Yeah, I could do a First of Kin. That would be perfectly fine. So this should be pretty good, I suspect. Awesome. Good opener. A lot of good utility that doesn't cost us much, right? When I say it doesn't cost us much, things like consume cards are very low opportunity cost. You draw them once, you blast an enemy, they're gone. Your redraws are very consistent, so it's very nice. We're going to 200 shards, so temples today are on 2, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 5 temples, fantastic. That means we actually get plenty of time to think about what we want to do. Great news. The dupe on 8 is on the steel side, nothing fancy. Magic and steel on 7, magic side stronger, vortex cave, steel has kind of nothing exciting. Random hellvent on 6 with a cave is okay, I suppose. Competes with a trinket shop with money, so no steel or magic on 6, which is quite a bit of excitement, I suppose. We do have a steel and magic, however, on 5, magic is better, has the vortex, steel has a cave, it's okay. We have a removal dupe on 4, competing with a Steel Shop Wurmkin banner, which does give us double magics in the early game. Seems normal. We do have a lot of forced Umbra banners. I don't love that, but Alloyed Construct is a fine line, so we could actually win with that if we have to. Morsel Generation's not very good, but we could work on that. Cool, let's go. Bog Slime. It's hard to say no to Bog Slime when I have this many etches. It's also just generally really strong. I don't think Rationing Scales competes here, so we'll take the Bog Slime. Love that. Alright, Superfood, Aggressive Edible. I almost always lead with Superfood here because you pretty much always want, at this difficulty, you pretty much always want Damage Shield on Primordium, right? I can't think of a case where I don't want 2 levels at least of Superfood. So it's one of those if you're shown it, take it situations, so I'll do that. I'll grab this Horde. Chain of Gems is nuts. Really good roll. I do like the Conscription Notice and the Notice Stone here, all very good. But Chain of Gems with Primordium already on Superfood, love to see it. We'll click that for sure. Okay. I can take this unit trial. It's only damage. We have plenty of pings. We can probably kill most of the floors before they even get to us, so that's not a big deal. Yeah, we blast one guy and then blast the other guy here. All good. Link. Sure. I am going to reap one downstairs. I think I'm going to actually kill mid-floor here and then put the morsel up top. Kill the man in back, I suppose, and then we're going to begin work on our train steward up top. This seems decent. We will face an enemy upstairs. This is what, 2 by 4 only increases this by 2 damage, so it's 4 damage upstairs. We still take a good chunk. I'm going to plink downstairs instead. This will be better. Yeah, fine. We do take a decent chunk. 12 there, suboptimal, but fine, I suppose. There's worlds where that could have been easier, but it's whatever. We have 8 damage shield upstairs. I'm not terribly worried. We do get through it pretty confidently. Taking, what, 8 for the trial? It's fine. It's a unit draft. We'll take it. I mean, it happens. Immortal Trade, Antumbra Assault, Mine Collapse. Immortal Trade's maybe the only thing I would really consider here, right? It's a decent card. I'm a big fan. Purple. I'll take it. Sure, I could see Immortal Trade being good. Purple Echo Infusion. Echo Transfer is pretty tempting, though. We have a lot of purple generation thanks to Bog Slime. I think I'm going to take damage here. We'll go Transfer. Morsel Master, Alloyed Construct, Crucible Collector. I mean, it's Alloyed Construct and it's not even close. Morsel generation will be difficult. We'll need to keep that in mind. Let's go to the right. It's pretty much the only option here. Look for another unit. Endless, damage shield 3. I mean, double Alloyed Construct out of the gate is pretty hard to get around, right? That's pretty awesome. I'm going to go ahead and 10 in piercing a Mine Collapse. I'm going to plus 30 a plink, so I actually have a chance of generating a morsel, and I am going to self-infuse the construct now. It's very hard on shards, don't get me wrong, but it's good. I'm going to take damage shield 3 here. This is pretty huge. It's really good survivability. Now you could argue like Quick or Large Stone or something there, but I don't think so. This is bad. Do not click this armor trial or we cannot generate morsels. And I think we just get crunched. What is this unit draft going to give me anyway? I already have a self-infused construct. I'm going to skip that. I think that's a very dangerous trial to take. This is a fully upgraded floor anyway. Good grief. Now, do I want to take the Chain of Gems double Ember Drain for next turn? Not really, but I do really want to give the damage shield shared like that, so Reap in the back, I guess. I'll take it. I'll accept this. Now, we can get around this a bit. I can go ahead and pop one fellow upstairs with one Ember for more. I like it. I'll plink middle. I'm going to big plink upstairs. I think that's great. And then we just toss a morsel in front to face tank and we're chilling, right? Get to eat and everything. Good, great, fantastic. I'll generate echoes because you may as well. No reason not to. A lot of damage still gets chewed through there, but we make it through. I'm going to pop a guy in the back. We're going to blast the guy in the front. No reason not to. Push numbers. Fine. I guess he would have gotten attacked anyway. It doesn't really matter. We drain most of his rage. Pretty golden. 5 fuel is good. Yes. Alright, we're fine. We're fine, we're doing a ton of damage, so we should be okay here. Yes, there's also one random morsel. I'm looking for morsel generation right now. Yeah, okay, here we go. Packed morsels is it. Click it. Great job. We did it. Purple hosting kit, another echo transfer. You want 2 of these? I do need damage. I'll take a second one, I think. Yeah, sure. Cool. Magic shop? Maybe? I think so. I'll take it, yeah. Grab the money, all fine. This could be a number of things. Yeah, like remove consume packed morsels. I mean, I need morsel generation that's consistent, right? So this is consistent. That's the kind of thing we need to be picking up here. Now, if I saw an X5, I would probably X1 the packed morsels here. Yeah. Umbra banner. Unlikely I take any. Yeah, Shadow Eater, whatever. Oh, baby, Shadow Eater. I'm sure he's going to live a whole bunch of turns. I'm sure I'm going to have so many extra morsels to give him. Ridiculous. If I see a holdover, would I put it on Echo Transfer? Probably not. I'd take a 20 consume, maybe. There's money coming up. I'll take a 20 consume if they show it. They give me a holdover. Well, you know, they make me think about it. You could always hold over the mine collapse. It's pretty tempting, right? There's usually enough stuff that you could pop with this. That's not bad, actually. Did hold over the plink. You ever hold over plink? It's not good. Don't do that. It's not good. 31 damage. It's very funny, but no, I don't think so. I think the -1 here might actually just be the good plink. This is a card I pretty much always want to play. I'm going to hold off on this Keepstone because I could see like old magic here potentially. It's just Pyre health trading. Don't make me trade too much. You know, trade 15, gain 40. It's net positive. We'll take it. Sometimes it do be like that. Holdover Echo Transfer. It's tempting. It's not bad, right? It's really not bad. 3 hits. It's a lot of damage. How do I feel about this? The challenge is that there's a lot of floors where you need 4 Ember in order to actually crack the back line with Mine Collapse. And a 10 in Piercing anyway. You can get it. It's pretty good, right? Like the Shade Wings takes a lot. I don't think you ever get the Shade Wings, but the Light Wings you can put down. A lot of 15 healthers you can get with 2 Ember, and then you get 2 back. It's pretty good. I think we should take this. I don't love it, but I think we should take it and then move on. Save our 25 gold so we don't have 0 walking into this next shot. I think so. Okay. I am going to accept this because I want the damage shield being passed forward, yes. We can, of course, utilize the power of Plink in the early game. Let's generate a purple upstairs. I do want to pop this guy in front. I'll play some stuff middle. I don't have enough echoes for the echo transfer, or this would have been awesome, but fine. Alright, we get a Packed Morsels play. Good stuff. Great. Love to see it. Let's pop some things mid-floor. I do want to get rid of them. Train Steward can just kind of die. Leave in those morsels, yes. Okay, we got rid of the scary guy. Thank you, Reap. Very cool. Blink downstairs. Great hit. Fantastic hit. Truly excellent. I'm going to play the Immortal Trait onto a morsel just to get the Echo Transfer out. Fair enough. Seems good to me. Okay, we're looking alright here. Man, that's really unfortunate. No way to actually hit these enemies is a real bummer. I could push some of them down in numbers, and I probably should, right? Like 8 damage here, and then we pop this other one. We at least push off, what, 4 damage of the pyre, but it is what it is, I suppose. Alright, we take 8. Sucks, but we're still over 40. It could be much worse. Big plink. Big plink. Good. Alright, great. We do a lot of extra damage here. Generate more purples. Let's put the purple on the boss and then shoot this thing in the middle. I can definitely kill it next turn pretty easily with 2 Ember, so we're fine. Alright, great work. Just toss down a bunch of numbers upstairs. Tons of morsels. Great job. Kill this guy with 1 fewer Ember. Fantastic. Cool. Alright, we're doing no problems here. We're doing, like, plenty of damage on this one, so that's good. Managed to pull it off. So, it's not enough damage to win the run. We need to solve a bunch of other problems. Eternal Kinstone is both purple and great, and just generally really good for these Echo Transfers. We should grab it. I don't need these units. Man, we really are on the Alloy Construct line. So, card draw maybe? It's always good to have card draw, especially with this weird holdover. So, we'll take it. You go removal dupe maybe? No, I want to look at the steel shop for sure. There's money here. We can spin it. Is it ever quick? It's not bad. Let's look at this horde first. First Hell Pact is great. These mine collapses are suddenly packing a much bigger punch. It's too bad it didn't take forever consumed. It was never my first pick from that with that Eternal Kinstone visible though. But that gives me a 19 damage reach on mine collapse, and then we're really talking. Now this thing is actually taking out units that I'm really interested in. And this opens up future X costs that are very strong in the clan. Yeah, we'll do it. Wurmkin banner. Carver would be cool, but no, we're gonna skip that. Is quick good enough to win? It's important to have quick. It's basically Light's Gift. Now, I don't have Light's Gift. It's a little high on the defense. We should be able to boost damage. The question is, do I hit enough times? It's a great question. I don't think a single Mine Collapse is doing enough work here. You would need something like a Tenon-piercing Ancient Resonance to really cook that. The risk is I reroll this and it's endless or large. It's a pretty high statistical chance of seeing that. It's 2 out of 3. So, multi-strike is, I think, better. I would have preferred it. But I think, given the circumstances, we'll take quick. I think so. Okay. That means we go Magic Side next. I'm going to go ahead and buy a removal on a Train Steward here. And we're going to let this ride. I'm looking for a Stalwart Snack pivot. Yeah, okay, that's cool. This... I actually don't know if that's that good, right? It's, like, fine. It's fine, I suppose. What if I go Superfood 3? Is that ever better? Stalwart Snack is great if I can connect one of these Echo Transfers. I think we should take it. Yeah, we'll take the 1 pivot here. Sure, we're fine. We generate 2 damage shield from Chain of Gems anyway. Heaven's Seal I'm not afraid of, especially against this combat. Especially with Quick. We have the tools to beat this, so... Primordium. Construct. The right way of doing this is to ping the back guy once, and then Plink guarantees me this morsel. This guy's gets full healed anyway, but it's fine. I can never get the middle guy. Great job. Alright, well we get the Echo Transfer down though, so I miss Collector, which is a bummer. I could have played a middle, and that wouldn't have been the worst option. This is a Trainwreck. I'm only going to refresh. I'm getting into that daily challenge mentality. This is Trainwreck, so resets are allowed, but I'm only going to reset if I lose. I think it's too cheeky to be doing it all the time here. Like, obviously, I could have, in hindsight, I could have played middle, but then he could have spawned top floor, right? There's really nothing you can say there. We're going to pop this guy back on middle. I'm going to toss the engine upgrade down, generate a purple upstairs. We're getting a lot of damage now from the echo transfers, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. Looking for some survivability. 21, 21 never pushes that. So what we're going to do is we're going to toss out some guys on middle. I'm going to put some purples, some damage on the armor here. I'm going to pop the guy downstairs. There we go. Okay. We're going to do plenty of damage here. It's not the concern because we have, the 112s here. Now, I think if I just put this Echo Transfer in front, we straight up get it. 127s. No, how do we not get it? Oh, he's... Alright, we push him, and then we get it. Great, we did it. I'm thinking to myself, hey, wait, what happened? Let's generate some purples. I don't think I need the Mind Collapse anymore. We're just going to drop it. Yeah, I don't need it for anything. It's fine. Alright, we're definitely cooking. I'm going to shoot the heck out of... Where is it? There's that. I'm going to shoot the heck out of the front guy, I guess. There's a possibility we put him down with enough purples, and we have them, so might as well try. Miner, some other stuff. Play all these morsels. Reap. Play the purple. Stab this guy. We actually do kill the front guy. I had a feeling we would. Alright, cool. And we should crush here, right? Yeah, no questions. Yeah, he gets his hits in on the damage shield and then passes away. Great. Cool. Honestly, after Encased Divinity pickup, we now have... Oh, Shroud Spike. Oh, Shroud Spike. And it's purple. Oh, Broken Memories. Alright, we're cooked. Okay, alright. Suddenly I'm feeling really good about this run. Shroud Spike, first Hell Pact, Chain of Gems, all sorts of nonsense. We're going magic side here. Give me a remove consume. Alright, changed my mind again. I was gonna Broken Memories that I didn't need to. Hey, -2 on it now. It doesn't matter what the morsel is. Simply create the strongest Shroud Spike known to humankind. Amazing. Look at this. Look at this card. Get this with a... Alright, you got me. That's pretty strong. I like that guy. Alright, cool. We're going to cook on that, friend. I love that for us. -1 on this Eternal Kinstone for sure. I'm just going to 20 consume a Plink. Beautiful. Alright, now I am looking still for more morsel generation. We're not out of the woods yet. I need more morsels, especially the good ones. I also... Now, the cool thing is, because of how many temples we have, I can be a bit aggressive insofar as removing units. I didn't vocalize this, but we can make it work without having to self-infuse a billion train stewards. That's okay. I have plenty to go on here. We can take this trial. I'm just going to cut stuff, and then we just take everything else besides the infusions, and we should be golden. So, pretty decent. Plink out. Doesn't really matter. I'm just generating purples, honestly. This is pretty good. Now, I don't think... I can play the Echo Transfer for sure. Here's my thought. I can Broken Memories 2x2 just clips this thing. I don't have a morsel for the Shroud Spike, so something to keep in mind. I need to assemble the hit here, right? I need to assemble this a little bit better. I'm going to punt the defender to the back on middle. That's super wise. I would like to Plink upstairs just to generate morsels. Leave in one. We'll play another purple out there. I'm going to sack one downstairs. Ping a guy. How many hits is this? I'm doing 46 by 3. It's going to be 54 by 3. Ping, ping, ping. I mean, there's no reason not to pop the front dude here, right? Get rid of that friend. Yeah. Quick obviously does a lot of work, but we still should support. Okay. Damage morsel, yes. I'll take it. I'm actually going to play the defense morsel. We could potentially assemble something cool here. We're going to buff Primordium for sure. Mid-floor, I'm not afraid, right? 3 hits, they're all dead. So we're going to just open up the bottom floor a bit. Blink. I mean, I get another morsel. I'm going to hold on to these, I think. Top floor's looking alright. Mid-floor's looking fine. I may as well generate purples. There's really no reason not to. Sure, right? Sure. There's no downside to this at all, I think. I just basically pop downstairs and we're cruising. Seems fine. We're just going to keep killing those little guys in the back, which is good. We have reach, fortunately. Unfortunately, this is not the Shroud Spike turn. It's okay. Maybe we'll see one coming up. Alright, well, we're actually just fine, but it's still suboptimal, right? We win this combat, but we didn't actually hook the Shroud Spike with a morsel. So I'd look for like a Gem Trove, maybe? Would you cannibalize here? Is this something I can actually make happen? Not very well. Void Binding would be fun. Make the entire run free and then just go mad with power. It's a little tough to pull off. How many -1s are left in the run? 1, 2... 3, 4, and I give up a dupe to do it. 3, 4, -4 -1s. Ugh, I'd have to remove a lot of cards, or else most of them would be dead. It's possible, though. I don't need the steel shops, that's for sure. Lack of a magic shop on ring 6 hurts me. Lack of a dupe on ring 8 hurts me, too. Is it worth it for just one Void Binding to go chasing like that? I'd rather dupe something else that's potentially stronger, like the Spike, right? These are tough. Yeah, I don't think these are it. If I need to, I can take the Ember Forge for shards, but I mean, if we look at it, I get 25, 50, 75 here, and I dupe something. Shroud Spike almost certainly for 10, that's 85, we're already there. So I really don't need to do anything fancy. We're going to skip it. Man, I need more morsels. Alright. Forgotten Trade. I mean, that's a huge payout if I can put that with the Shroud Spike. Magic shops might be the way to go anyway for permafrost, possibly. I'll take the Forgotten Trade, actually. I think we can do some good work here. I just need to remove cards and assemble things. I could go for, I mean, Abandoned Nantumbra or something like that's an option. What would I dupe here? Pact Morsels, actually? Just like unironic Pact Morsels dupe is not terrible. I could maybe look for a morsel generator, though. I have some money. Not a lot, but some. Get a free relic out of it. It's a pretty strong no-gen to have money over here and a relic and the trinket shop. I could maybe use that. The dupe would just be the consistent play. Dupe packed morsels, assemble more units, maybe find a good cave. It's less likely to find a good cave than there is to find like a reasonable trinket. I think I'm going to go trinket side. It's a tough call, but I think I'm going here. Trader's Quill, I'll take it, sure. It does damage. Sure, it's better than Infused Mallet, that's for sure. Alright. Commemorative Spike. I'll tell you what, man. If you can assemble the Super Spike on turn 1, it's actually crazy. Now, does that actually... I think that eats my Chain of Gems on the top floor. On the start of battle, summon a morsel miner on each floor. Yeah, it does. That's not good. We should not do that, then. I'm going to plus 30 a Mine Collapse because I need to take these. The Purge here, it's fine. We'll cut something. I'm going to drop a Plink. These are the least exciting of my average cards, right? Yeah, we'll drop it. Don't need anything else. Probably buying a removal, maybe. We'll see. These are not it. I'm going to reroll. They show me Light's Gift. Well, could have picked something other than Quick, but I guess it's okay. Dun Echo. Light's Gift's really good, but it doesn't benefit me because I have Quick. Now, something might live anyway and then leak as a result, but it's not a good way to plan my run. The Quick is already a big commit here, so alas, I suppose that's where we're at. 3 hits with Mind Collapses loaded to clear backlines might be good enough. I'm going to cut this last Train Steward. These trinkets are not it. We're going to move on. It was a pretty weak side, honestly. It's a pretty bad feeling. Would I have felt better with the Pact Morsels? Maybe. Maybe. There's a lot of stuff I could have seen there, right? Shade Lamp, I would have loved that. I would have loved Winged Technology. I would have loved, gosh, Abandoned Antumbra. You know, a lot of stuff. But we just didn't get it. Anyway, here's Engine Upgrade, which is pretty cool. I'm going to generate a purple upstairs, I think. I'm going to save the Broken Memories for now. What else do we get? Alright, and Eternal Kinstone is nice. I would like to consume Plink Middle. There was a chance it hit something useful there. It's pretty weak so far. Haven't seen a Echo Transfer. Finally got one. That's pretty good. Plink up here. I am going to plink up here as well for the morsel generation. I like it. Reap in the back on middle. Puts that guy down. I should consider popping a guy downstairs, and I will. Great. Good enough anyway. Top floor. It's not fantastic. So, this is a pretty nonsense powerful turn. Let me just be clear. This is stupid. Yeah, great. Generate the purple here, because trust. Hit Forgotten Trade here. Incredible. Pact Morsels off floor. Decide on which guy I feel like buffing with. It's going to be the Excavator for sure. Right? And then we just buff ourselves up to astronomical damage levels with enough lifesteal to survive pretty much anything. Great. Fantastic. We did it. Amazing. Cool. Monster Train. That's the whole thing, right? And now we do a bunch of damage. That wasn't even a good morsel. That's just the turn you want to have, right? That is the turn you want to figure out how to have. It's tough. It's never guaranteed, but then you get a turn like that and you feel pretty good about it. Now, here, we can do it again. Look, this is the whole point of what we're doing, right? Blink. It's great. All Broken Memories back. I don't know. Let's take back the Forgotten Trade. Generate some purples. And generate an extra 60 damage here. That seems pretty good to me. 39 lifesteal is a good number. We're not breaking game physics yet, but we are doing 480 damage to the boss, which is great. Game physics breaking would be like the game lags because it can no longer support what you are actively trying to do. You know the ones. You Shroud Spike for like 800 health or something. Absolutely ludicrous. I'm going to take out the mid-floor guy. Alright, we easy crush this combat from here. But yeah. So we easily crush this combat. I don't need the ping anymore. We've taken out the backlines. Great. Yeah, here's the downside. No morsel generation. Tell you what, though, it would have been so good if we had Abandoned Antumbra here, yeah? We easily crush. I'm not even afraid. It's like the easiest win of all time. Doing a respectable amount of reap damage here, too, though. Let's check it. 160. Yeah, 2 turns, though. Gets this kill. Still had enough lifesteal to keep going. As long as we can manage backlines, I feel okay with this. Trample Stone is a great solution. I love Forever Consumed. It's purple. I have First Hell Pact. It's like the best ping. It's like one of the best blasts when you have First Hell Pact, but Umbra Stone means if I can get a good spike, I can cleave waves, which is huge. Card draw. I think it has to be card draw, right? My whole goal is to assemble a bigger floor, a bigger, like, kill turn. And I need to see more cards to do it. So it's definitely draw. I don't need space. 2 and 2 is fine. Magic Shop. Permafrost would be cool, potentially. Yeah, alright. I have to take everything in here. Plus 30? Sure. I mean, I'll make another big plink. You think I won't make second gigantic plink? I will. Intrinsic, huh? Well, intrinsic. What's my turn 1 morsel generation? Or turn 1 echo generation? It's not great. Not guaranteed anyway. It's pretty decent. The only it's actually really good. In case Divinity, I only need the 1. I'm thinking of it in intrinsic echo transfer. If I can get an extra echo from literally anywhere, then this represents a lot of damage guaranteed, which I really appreciate. So let's do that. That's good. Yes, it's good. All right, removals. I'm going to cut bad stuff. You know the drill. This Dark Forge, though, this is going to be easy. This is superfood, too. We're not going to have enough turns to keep Primordium alive against 200 shard Divinity. So I'm looking to cook in 4 turns, basically, right? So 2 damage shield from here, 2 damage shield from Chain of Gems. That's it, right? That's all we get. And that's going to have to be good enough. 100%. 4 turns, it'll do. I'll go to the cave first, see what we hit. Nexus Spike. This is an interesting card. I can make a morsel generator out of it, kind of, by putting packed morsels with it, right? That's, I feel it calling. Start with packed morsels. And what? Engine upgrade? Extra Ember? I don't hate it. It's probably better than the Eternal Kinstone I was considering. It's better than Plink. Engine upgrade again? I mean, sure? Sure, I think. I'm willing to do that. This is good because I can put a permafrost in it, which is nice if we see one. Remove consume, no, but I don't think I'm taking this one anyway. The -1s, I mean, here it's like, I pretty much need to play Umbra Stone when it shows up, and I think there's really no question about that. So I'm going to make it cost 1. The +10, no thanks. Remove consume, no thanks. Spin it. Permafrost is good. So the permafrost, then you have to ask yourself, is it Forgotten Trade for a bigger spike, or is it Nexus Spike for morsels on the turn I draw the spike? And I think it's Nexus Spike, and it's not even close, right? I think I need the morsels when I hit the spike. Yeah. Okay, great, thank you, this works. I'm gonna, in order to make this not suck, I'm gonna make it -1 so that it doesn't eat my Ember for the spike too much, right? I want the multiplier, so I need this. Right? Cool. I'm going with Steel Shop next, which I need to dupe a 15 coster. Or 10 coster. Yeah, 10 coster. I go to 190. Yeah, 10 coster. Okay. So with that in mind, what am I duping? It's probably the spike, right? More chances to see it on the right turn. I was thinking I hold out for a -2 here, but I'd really like to not whiff if I hit Spell Chain or something, right? So I'm going to take the -1 here, and we're going to chill on that. That's all of the money we're spending here. I do get double removals still. I think this is one bad plink is going away for sure. The other one consumes, it's fine. And then, is it ever Immortal Trade that I keep? This is a tough one because I probably generate a stronger play somehow else, right? It's not a bad card. It's just not a great card for how this run went. But I think it's better than a Fracture, if I'm being clear. Yeah, I think so. Okay, that's good enough. That is good enough. We will hit exactly 200 shards, we move on. Okay. Aggressive Amulet. I have Quick, Trample. I think we're going to be able to cook this. I'm not worried about it, so let's go. That's a absolutely horrifying turn 1. This is an absolutely excellent turn 1. Primordium drops. Fantastic. Primordium immediately gets an Echo Transfer. Great job. Ping downstairs. Ping downstairs. I'm gonna blast the big scary guy in the back here. Cool. Shame. Spike. No more. Spike and Forgotten Trade. No morsels. Okay. Now I can generate some, what is it called? Ember here. Pretty easily. I'm going to save a lot of this stuff, I think. Go downstairs. Pop here. We're going to pop there. Sitting on a real pretty Forgotten Trade Spike combo, but we don't get it. I don't know if we're going to be online for this next turn in a good way. I at least get a Trample Stone in, which is good. I'll take it. Now, I think we are going to punt the Spikes guy to the back so we kill in front. He does a lot of damage to me, doesn't he? He sure does. If I can get him under 80, he only deals 22. I don't want to play the Nexus Spike. It's a real penalty. And I also don't want to play the Immortal Trade. Doesn't matter, this tramples through, right? Well, 76, 76, 76 is what? 152, 228. So what's actually happening is Primordium is finishing this guy off. I think we can actually push a lot more. Yeah, okay, we're fine. All right, I had to run the numbers, but we're okay. I want to save the Broken Memories for another turn. All right, we take a chunk, but it's not that bad. Plink mid-floor, great work, good job. We at least clear the guy upstairs, fantastic. I'm just gonna play Pact Morsels to put morsels in my pool, right? It's fine. Do it. Kill the guy on middle, push the guy on bottom, I think. Fine. Leave random morsels in. I need to be able to generate them. We're barely skating by without the spike turns. This should tell you a fair bit about where we're at. I need to assemble the spike better. It's basically Primordium hard carries here. I'm going to play the Pact Morsels and do nothing. We chill. Okay. So, alright, we come pretty close to generating a good turn here. I'm going to go ahead and just drop the excavators here. I'm just going to spike this excavator for a good 60 here. 40, I think, is the actual number. It's fine. Great. Damage numbers go up. I mean, that's really all I need. I need to draw that spike, play that spike. Basically, there's really no tricks about it. Let's ping this guy downstairs. I'm going to keep his damage low for now. Generate a purple. Chill. Okay, fine. We win, right? We win, so what am I worried about? It's interesting. It actually kind of punishes me on the Relentless turn. I can't do the thing I want to do, but that's okay. We at least get some spikes out, or some morsels. It's fine. Really not at that much of a risk anyway. So 2 rounds, 3 rounds. We took some damage. I need that spike to assemble much quicker. Shroud Mitosis might be hype. It actually might just straight up be grovel, though. It is grovel. This generates morsels. It's great news. Force Contamination is exceptional. Yes, I think I must take that. That amplifies things. We have to go to the Hellvent. There is no choice. An intrinsic and a plus 30. I guess I get to make super plink? Okay, sure. Super plink. Intrinsic here now, I can really do some stuff. I think we just intrinsic the Eternal Kinstone here to guarantee that I get that Echo Transfer online, no problem. Okay. Pyrostone housing is a surprise, but a welcome one. We'll look... Endless is not it. I'm not taking that much money for a Heartstone. Spin this. What do you got? Another quick. I could go damage shield 3. Is that worth it? I don't think so. This dupe is easy. Where are you? 10. 190 plus 10. Great. I need more Shroud Spike opportunities, and it's not even funny. Okay, we reached 200. Nailed it. Lost Luggage is probably the best pickup here. The Pyrostone housing, I'm not winning or losing based on what, damage shield 3. If there was a multi-strike in that shop, I take this hands down. We're going to take Lost Luggage and spin this. Mine Jacks. Play mid-floor? Play mid-floor. Is that an option? Actually, pretty good on Divinity. I'm going to take the Mine Jacks as an option here. I like that option a fair bit. We don't have any other things that we can really do with our cash here, and that's going to have to be okay. All right, 200 out of 100. The decisions are made for us. We move forward. You know, it's one of those things where sometimes you have a really difficult node generation where it's like, okay, I got to decide on whether I'm going to upgrade this thing, or make this decision, or whatever. And then sometimes you get runs like this where it's like, cool, these 3 things are obviously it, and we just hustle from there. What if I just play mid-floor? Is that cool? Are we on board with this? I think so, right? Maybe. I don't need to, is the thing. I could buy the turn. I'm going to play top floor here. There's really no reason to do this mid-floor, except for, like, packed morsels I can fit more stuff down, but it's not that important, right? Alright. Alloyed Construct. Eternal Kinstone. Echo Transfer. Sick. Okay. Plink downstairs, because you may as well. Great. I'm going to ping the guy downstairs to generate value here. Hit him with the grovel upstairs. Now we're really feeling good about it. And leave that morsel in, because you never know. We're just going to shoot the boss here, and that seems good. Cool, cool, cool. Great. Gotta watch out for sap. This is always a dicey thing. Fortunately, Primordium is able to overcome this with the damage buffs, but dang, it is tricky. I'm going to take the engine upgrade for sure downstairs. Punch the guy mid-floor, maybe? Let's generate a morsel up top, I think. Something. And then I think I am double pinging downstairs. There's no reason to play this up top. I mean, it adds like 20-something damage in exchange for an echo. I'll do it. Get out of here, bud. It's fine. Alright, we're getting sapped into the ether. Okay, big Plinkin. Brother, I need the biggest Plinkinist. Great work. Oh, team, we are cooked. Hold up. Hold up, we're doing it. Alright, Seraph, you're dead. You're dead, champ. You're absolutely dead. What are you doing, you absolute buffoon? Play. Forgotten trade. Bam. Wait a second. Oh, I'm spiking. I'm spiking. Hold up. 20 Ember. Wait for it. Oh no, is that a jeweler? Wait, is 215 health good enough to win the game? It might be. Look at that number. Whew. Alright. We have a really good spike. We win relentless if I don't die beforehand. That's it. It wasn't a damage spike, so you know, we're still trying to work on it here. But that was pretty powerful. I want this damage in, please. I would like to trample, please. I would like Big Plink. Thank you, Big Plink. Very cool. Always pop downstairs, I think. There's really nothing too fancy about it. We'll do damage here. Kill the guy downstairs. We're working on backlines here. Leave in a bunch of random morsels. It's fine, right? It is just fine. We have a billion damage shield. I'm winning relentless as long as I can assemble the win. Let's... Forgotten trade? It's possible I could connect it with a Shroud Spike here. It's possible. This next turn is scary, right? This next turn's very dicey. I should probably do damage to these guys. I think this turn I leak here, right? I think so. We're going to pop him. There's nothing I want to bring back for next turn, so I think we just chill here, and we hope for a good spike on this one. It's pretty much the best I can think of. Okay, so good spike possibility, yes. I have a Shroud Spike. I need to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't play that on that floor. We're going to play that on mid-floor here. Generate me a damage morsel. You know what? The excavator is probably the best thing I'm going to get here. Just being honest with you, the excavator pushes me up 50 damage. That is going to have to do. It's enough to, I think, clear the floor, right? 450? Yeah, it pushes a number through. Alright, we did it. Woof. Alright. Damage. Great. We'll ping this guy in the back. Actually, I should maybe worry about this guy on middle floor. Let's plan for that. Alright, we found a solution. Yes, give me Echo Transfer. I get to ping 291, doing like, what, 480 something? It's close. I think we get through the Gilded Wings. So, this is not his relentless floor. So, I mean, I am just going to play this middle. It basically just kills this floor, right? It's fine. And then what? We just get to blast this out, I think. Sure, seems good. Then we pop upstairs and it's fine. We cook him. Great. Pushing through. Good job. Guy walks upstairs, gets blasted. Great job. Okay. Now, we might be able to pull off a cool one. It's not a cool one. Let's try a different one. Hey, that's a cool one. Great. Magma Morsel. We love that for us. Absolutely incredible news. And then we spiked the 290. It's over. Great. Excellent job. We're now doing enough damage, and we have enough survivability to win this combat quite confidently, in fact. Good. Good. And then you put the Force Contamination next floor, and we just completely blast, right? I have no fears. Ah, killed a guy. Nice. Killed a guy. Who knew that would happen? Crazy what happens when you click the cards. Alright, cool. We're done. I think we just literally compress end turn here and win. Unless they give me a super sick spike, I'm just going to let it ride. Yeah, we're good. Pow! Good turns. Good turns. We do enough damage to push the waves. The Divinity is going to be similar, I think. The Divinity is going to be reliant on actually connecting the dots. Shard of Divinity is such a good role here. I'm very pleased by that. Absolutely. 100, like, almost doubles my effective pyre health, which is just exactly what I needed if I have a couple bad turns. Alright, give me the good spike. That's all we request. No good spikes on turn 1, but we do get double Echo Transfers, which is pretty sick. That makes... and the Trample. Okay, I think we can play middle, right? Primordium, Construct, Eternal Kinstone. Then we get the Echo Transfer. We trample. I mean, you actually can put the trample on Primordium for funsies here. You generate the morsel from the Bog Slime for the Echo Transfer too. And we're now cooking at 180-ish damage on this floor, which is fantastic, right? Push numbers here if we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Packed morsels. Give me the goods. Oh my goodness gracious. There it is. Right there, right? Morsel Miner. The Morsel Miner. This spike finishes it. It's just such a good roll. Such a good roll. And then we freely get to play an X8 spike on a damage shield morsel. We're cooking now. We have got it. Awesome. Nice. Really good turn there. I didn't have to do anything too terrible. The cool thing about this is all I have to do is airdrop in a forced contamination on whatever I consider to be the front of this floor, and he's going to trample punch that whole number through, which is awesome. We're already besting this floor. I think I'm going to go ahead and plink downstairs. Great. Excellent. Got the pop. Plink again. Let's go ahead and Mind Collapse downstairs. We'll beat this fella out, I think. I don't need the purple here, so let's put it downstairs, I suppose. You might as well. Pop the guy in the back. Seems good. I will force contamination this floor now. My intention is that this floor get absolutely housed. And I think we'll be able to do it. So, cool. This guy does take some hits, but it's honestly okay, right? A lot of retaliation damage, save some damage shield here. We should completely blow up this floor. Yeah, almost pushing 1,000. It's great. Cool. Not really much I need to do, honestly. I think we're going to open with a pop on this front fellow here. Just take him out right quick. Just boop, and that's great. Then we can push all these numbers in here. Get a very nice force contamination on the mini-boss, which I'm a big fan of. We're not returning something here? No, we're not. None of these have been spent. I guess I just plink this floor, right? Sure, if you hit the boss, it's fine, I guess. I'm going to not burn anything else. I'll hold on to the Mind Collapse, and we chill. Floor gets completely trampled. Excellent news. Alright. No targets for the Mind Collapse in range. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to let... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to let that Weight of Contrition ride here, so that I can play Minor Spike. Minor Spike is big, and we're very happy about it, yes. And then we're going to put this damage in front from the Echo Transfers, because it doesn't matter, Primordium's dead next turn. Great. Honestly, about as good as it can go. We have a Shard of Divinity to eat this damage, it's fine. We should be just crushing it. And crushing it, I think we are. I can pop one of these fellas downstairs for sure. I'm gonna do it. Great, I'm gonna play Pact Morsels. There's no reason not to. Let's just be clear. I might as well boost my floor. We're doing plenty of damage. We win this run. This is over. We assembled the spike, and that was honestly the most important thing. Ho, 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 ho. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I'll go up to 500 damage. We'll make this number even larger. That seems reasonable. Excellent. Crunch. I'll kill that guy next turn. It doesn't matter. Guy doesn't stand a chance. Yes, and then I get my powerful force contamination so that I actually... Oh, win the run on this turn. Well, you shouldn't have. Pop this guy upstairs. We're chilling. Great. We actually crushed this turn. Look at this. Bam. Bam. Get him in two. Awesome. Pre-Relentless. Okay. Alright. Feeling good about that Alloyed Construct play. You know, he's not my favorite unit, but he gets the job done. You know, and I tell you what, that Mind Jack's pickup was really helpful there. Like... That was honestly a very smart move on my part to see that and go, huh, that's an answer, isn't it? That's even better, isn't it? It aligned a lot of benefits. Really, though, I mean, this run is all about first Hell Pact, crazy Shroud Spikes, and a really good Remove Consume -2 roll. This card, excellent. Truly excellent. The quick actually ended up also mattering on any floor, because I played middle, which meant that I wasn't going to benefit from a Light's Gift if I had taken that. So that's kind of interesting. Very strong in that respect as well. Random plus 30 plinks. Honestly, I could think of worse cards in this particular instance. They're fine. There's better cards, but they're fine. I think plink gets a bad rap. I actually think the card's pretty okay. It's good when it needs to be good, and then you just give it a 20 consume and you're happy to throw it away somewhere else. And then especially in the case of it consuming here, we're getting Trader's Quill value and Bog Slime value, so that's fun. It's the best card from a starting perspective for 20 consumes, which I'm a big fan of. So, huge shout out to, where is it? Eternal Kinstone. Absolutely clutch. The permanent echoes providing so much value. This card, I think, also gets kind of a bad rap from people thinking about what the best cards are. It's really efficient, right? It's in a lot of cases where I don't have great echo generation, and this is just like slam, 2 echoes, already huge. But even if it's not purple itself, slam, 1 permanent echo is a lot of value. We got a lot of value out of that. So pretty cool stuff there. The intrinsic echo transfer, so Primordium could pop off a bit, loved it. Chain of Gems with Superfood, loved it. A lot of good happening in this run. Nothing that felt too crazy, but all of it that came together to feel like a real solid setup for the run to win. So, awesome. Fantastic. I don't have anything else to add. No notes. I will let you go there. Go team. So, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks. I got my outro right that time. Haha.